Welcome to today's edition of the News in Brief. In the headlines, new Council of State members sworn into office, 3 presidential nominees vetted by Parliament Appointment Committee today, and 5 more persons die from COVID-19, bringing death toll to 582. News in Brief is brought to you by
Graphic Communication is giving you the opportunity to have news not only in hard copy but also in a digital form. Download your Graphic News Plus now and choose your preferred package daily, weekly, monthly, and annually, and access free news on various interest areas as well. Graphic News Plus, connecting people through news.
And now the news in brief. New members of the Council of State were today sworn into office. President Akufo-Addo administered the oath of office to them at the Jubilee House in Accra. The role of the council is to advise the president in the discharge of his duties.
The Council of State, among its roles, advises the president in making crucial appointments, such as the chairperson and the deputies for commissions. President Akufo-Addo, speaking at the ceremony, urged members to support him to safeguard the integrity of the nation.
Members of the council, you have been sworn into office at a difficult time in the history of our nation, and indeed of the world. We are confronted with the ravages of COVID-19, which have affected the livelihoods and lives of all Ghanaians. Through proactive measures put in place by government, we have seen a rebound in economic activities. However, these gains are now being threatened by the rising number of active cases in the so-called second wave that is sweeping the world. Winning the fight against the pandemic remains a collective duty and responsibility, so I appeal to you to help in this endeavor. We still have challenges of the popularly referred to as galamsey, corruption in public life, and we need to enhance the efficiency of the state's administrative machinery. In all these, I expect you to be proactive partners in our common efforts to find solutions that will improve the lives of our people and safeguard the integrity of our nation and its heritage.
Nominees for appointment as Ministers for Transport, Public Enterprises, Sanitation and Water Resources faced the Appointment Committee of Parliament today.
Answering a question on the issue of open defecation during her term, the nominee for Sanitation, Mrs. Cecilia Dapa, noted that her ministry would be focusing on building community toilets to address the issue of open defecation. She expressed the belief that a community toilet will better address the menace than household toilets.
Despite of all interventions in household toilets, constantly we're having open defecation in drains, under bridges and at the beaches, especially the beaches, which is supposed to be our tourism potential.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I believe, for me, if I may give my personal view, provision of household toilets is key. I will also encourage, I wasn't much of a fan of community toilets, but again, because of the, I should say the settlements, type of settlements that we have, we need community toilets, more of them, to make sure we provide this within the MMDAs to make sure people have access to these places. Because once we are human beings, necessarily we will have to attend to nature's call. And how it is done and where it is put is very, very important. So I will go that way.
Minister designated for Public Enterprises, Joseph Kujo, and Transport, Kweku Ofoye-Siama, also took turns to share their visions when given the nod.
The essence of this ministry is to focus on the problem you and I identify with, the performance of state-owned enterprises. And it's a vision of the president to focus his attention through this ministry to make sure that the sector performs. It will be beneficial to the public and it will be in their interest.
Mr. Chairman, I think that today if you mentioned DVLA, the Boroughism come down a bit. Not saying that it's completely eradicated. The Borough boy system had come down a bit. I'm not saying that it's completely resolved, but it's all the issue of transparency, the issue of introducing technology into the system. And if you introduce technology, you don't get stuck, don't be stuck because they are chasing you. So we are keeping on changing our systems. Now we are carrying the services to some companies because timing was an issue. Either two people will come and stay in DVLA for 4 or 5 hours. If we can use, maybe because my wife goes to commercial bank, I can save commercial bank people, other people want lances. You can take the service to their place, offer them the service. So the time people need to come and spend at DVLA, paying that money, staying there for a long time, and they look at the service. Somebody will come, oh, I can get you a service, give it to me. So these are innovations that they are introducing at DVLA, and it has helped us a lot to reduce the level of bullying at the airport. But we are not relenting on our effort.
In our last story, 5 more persons have died from COVID-19, bringing the death toll to 582.
According to the Ghana Health Service, the number of persons who have recovered or discharged from the illness is now 73,365. 506 new cases have been recorded to bring the national tally to 80,759 cases.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you again tomorrow with another edition. Stay safe and protect yourself from COVID-19. For more news, visit graphic.com.gh or log on to Facebook at Daily Graphic and on YouTube as Graphic GH. I am Juliet Echansafo.